Hey guys, and welcome back to the blog with Gigi. Well, guys, tonight is our fragrance video night. It's Friday night and I'm here. I've done everything I need to do, clean the house, wash the dishes, and I am ready to do our video. Now, in tonight's video, I've selected fragrances that are still trending. And what do I mean by that? These fragrances have their highs and their lows. During certain times of the year, mostly in the spring and in the summertime, these fragrances are trending upward. They're making commercials, people are talking about them, they're smelling good, you see them everywhere, everybody's wearing them, and then, excuse me, there are other times of the year, these fragrances are just like mellowing out. You know, everybody's doing their own thing, wherever they want to wear. But during the holiday seasons, they start advertising these fragrances again extremely hard. So yes, guys, I am going to show you tonight fragrances that are trending again right now. They may go a little dormant a little later on, but right now they're still kind of hot. And you're going to be surprised at my selection. But now, let me say this to you also. I had to go back and watch my perfume videos so that I would not show you duplicated fragrances. In doing that, I realized that I have completed 7 fragrance videos. 6 were women and 1 were for men. And the one that were for men is what your man may want for Christmas. And I showed some fragrances in that. So in actuality, I have shared with you ladies 60 fragrances for women out of my collection. I think I have maybe 9 or 10 tonight. That's going to make 70 out of my collection. So if you have not watched those fragrance videos, take the time and go back and take a look at them. I want to say this also. I tried to show fragrances. I capped them at $150, okay? I try to cap these fragrances that I show, maybe except for about 4. I've shown 4 fragrances in other videos that cost over $150, but I cap these fragrances because they need to be attainable. You know what I mean? We need to be able to say, hey, I can go in Macy's and get that bottle of fragrance, all right? So that's what I try to do. Most of these fragrances here run anywhere from $65, $85, $95. That's basically it. You can probably find them cheaper than this on like Fragrance X, and like the Scentbird and places like that, where you can get the I guess, fragrance this size and maybe get the original fragrance. You can get the dupes that smell so good, smell like the original fragrances. So it's a lot of ways that we can get fragrances now. I'm also going to talk to you about a giveaway. I'm going to give away 10 nice size sample fragrances. I'm going to give away a regular size bottle of perfume, maybe for Mother's Day, and I'll give another bottle away for Christmas of 2023, okay? I want to speak to you real quick, one more second before we get started. I'm going to do the next video. I was supposed to do property management, but I wanted to get some of my ex-co-workers here. Shan works at the post office, and my sister Nisi, she does another type of work. So I would have to try to get them here to my house so we can do that video together, so we can laugh and talk and teach you so much. If they're unable to accompany me in doing that video, I'll go ahead and do it by myself because I know all the ins and outs. Trust me, I do. So like I said, the next video is going to be on my 5 favorite black handbags. I stayed with the black line because I didn't want to be flopping all over the place. So here's one of my sample bags that I'm going to show you guys in my next video. This is one of my favorite black all-time handbags, the YSL bag. I like this bag. I carry this bag. Me and this bag, my eye hurt. Me and this bag hang out big time and we have fun. So yes, guys, this is going to be in reference to my next video. One more thing, guys. La Femme, that is her line. She sells African handbags, fans, shea butters, all type of stuff. I purchased a handbag from her about 4 years ago. That's going to be in my straw bag collection. And I didn't bring that bag up to show it to you, which is fine, but I have the fan that came with my bag. Now this fan is separate purchasely. Don't think it comes with the bag. You have to purchase it separately, but these are the color of my handbag that I purchased from her. This is the same material. Her stuff is luxe. She puts it in a beautiful white box with a beautiful big black ribbon on top of the box. Her shipping is fast. She's good. She answers questions. She just knows her product, you know, and her stuff is very, very nice. I'm going to be in the process probably next month of purchasing another bag from her, but I just want to share this with you guys. And this is my fan for my hot moments. My hot moments that I got from her. All right, so let's go ahead, guys, and put this fan down. Let's go ahead and get started with this fragrance video. I don't want to keep you guys all night, but I did promise this video, and I am here to deliver. All right, all right. I got my glasses, guys. Oh, a little dusty, because I keep wearing stuff in my hair, you know. But I can see. That's all that matters, right? All right. All right, let's get started. The first fragrance that I want to talk to you guys about is Dolce & Gabbana, the only one. You see it, guys? Dolce & Gabbana, the only one, guys. It's fragrance number 1. Now, Dolce & Gabbana, the only one, let me tell you this real quick, has been rated by my people. My daughter-in-laws, my daughter, my friends, my sibling. We rated these fragrances, all right? And I think we did a pretty good darn job at rating these fragrances, and I'm gonna give you the info in a minute. But Dolce & Gabbana, the only one, reminds you of YSL Black Opium. A lot of the notes are the same, and you get a little hint of what's in YSL Black Opium. But this fragrance is similar, or it reminds me and my people of YSL Black Opium. It also reminds us of Prada candy, in which is on this table. YSL and Prada candy is very similar in scent to Dolce & Gabbana, the only one. Dolce & Gabbana is classified as a classy fragrance, but when it dries down, it turns very, very sweet and very, very comforting. It is a very nice, clean, beautiful scent. Some of the notes in the fragrances, or this fragrance, is citrus, violet, bergamot, green apples, and vanilla. And let me talk to you about bergamot real quick. Bergamot is, to me, reminds me of a hub. You know what I mean? Bergamot is a hub in a way for housing and centering these fragrances. You know what I mean? It reminds me of a hub. It does that, kind of like shields, protect, shelters, intertwine and mix these fragrances. So you're gonna hear me mention bergamot in a lot of these fragrances, all right? I just wanted to prepare you for that. But yes, guys, when my peep rated this fragrance, excuse me, they stated that women 25 years and older should like or would like this fragrance. And they gave this fragrance a 9 out of 10. They gave this fragrance a 9 out of 10. And guys, I want to interrupt this video for 1 second. I just got to do this. I reached out to my cousins on my dad's side, right? They're the Bussy clans. They're in Atlanta. They're down South Georgia, South Carolina, Maryland, New York. Oh my goodness, they're just everywhere, guys. They're everywhere. And my dad was talking about when he was in Buffalo, New York a lot, visiting the family, you know, when he was growing up, a teenager, young man. And I just started reaching out to them, and I said, guys, I need support. You know, my numbers are not moving. Do you know my family started coming through for me? And y'all know I'm a big old crybaby, right? My family started coming through for me, guys. They started liking my videos. They started subscribing to my channel. And they was like, you just got to let us know you're out here, Gigi. We got you, girl. So thank you. I love y'all so much. I do. Now, I'm going to be a bugaboo because I'm going to continue to send you. I'm going to continue to send you messages through Facebook Messenger every time I upload a video. So go ahead and like that thing now and subscribe to my channel because I love y'all so much. I do. But let me get back to the video. I just had to say that because they have been so good to me this week. I mean, really, really good to me, guys. All right? All right, guys. So the next fragrance that I want to share with you guys that is trending again now, there you go, is your Prada Candy. Prada Candy is trending. People are beginning to wear this beautiful, light, airy fragrance again, guys. They really are. You're beginning to see more commercials. You're beginning to see Macy's putting it in the forefront. So that's an indication that it's trending right now. And my daughter-in-laws, they like this kind of stuff. She's like, that smells good, Ma. We like the way that smells, you know. But yeah, I love the bottle. I love the way that you have to just get the fragrance out. You know, I love it. I think it's so pretty. It's unique. It's different. But not only is it unique and different, the fragrance smells good. Yep. So Prada Candy is trending again, guys. It sure is. Now, let's examine Prada Candy. Prada Candy reminds me of what I just showed you. Dolce and Gabbana, The Only One. It also reminds me of Monsieur by Pierre, and that was part of the Black Line. You guys remember the Black Line by Monsieur Pierre? It was part of the Black Line. Well, Prada Candy has that sweetness that Monsieur Pierre had or has. It smells sweet, it's sensual, and it draws you in. And that's what I like about this fragrance. It kind of draws you in. Let me give you guys a little tidbit real quick because I'm going to do a video on this. Men like woodsy fragrances on their women. You ain't got to believe me, but men like woodsy fragrance on their women. I am going to create a video in reference to woodsy fragrances that your man or your man or your men, if you got friends, may like, okay? But anyway, Prada Candy is addictive, it's sensual, and it's warm, guys. It's addictive, it's sensual, and it's warm. That means it's a very beautiful, drawing in type of a fragrance. You may walk down the street and somebody may turn ahead and say, oh, you smell so good today. You know what I mean? You might meet your husband wearing that Prada Candy. You just never know, guys, but it is a very nice fragrance. Now, some of the notes in Prada Candy, oh yeah, your musk, your benzoin, your caramel, and your vanilla. Your musk, your benzoin, your caramel, and your vanilla. It sounds like a cake. It sounds like a eat me up cake. You got that musk, that caramel, and that vanilla. It sounds like a cake cooking to me. You know what I mean? It smells good. So yeah, I'm silly. So yeah, guys, Prada Candy is now trending again. All right? The next fragrance that is trending again, trust me, is Burberry for women. And you know, guys, Burberry had kind of calmed all the way down. But Burberry is coming right on back up, ladies. It is. They're advertising this again. Macy's and all those commercials and my HSN and my QVC and my Shop HQ. They're advertising this Burberry for women again. They sure are, ladies. So you might have to take that step and go get you some Burberry for women. Yep. So let's go ahead and examine Burberry for women. Burberry for women reminds me of Tears of the Iris et de Parfum by Gucci. Anybody remember that? I bet you Eva Monroe remember that. It's called Tears of the Iris, Eau de Parfum by Gucci. Eva Monroe is a bad sister when it comes to fragrances. I used to be clapping her up all the time. I love you, Eva girl. If you're watching this, I love you. But she's a bad diva when it comes to those fragrances. You can't top Eva Monroe from fragrances, guys. She's just good like that, you know. But anyway, Burberry for women is considered refreshing and gentle. It's a feminine scent. It's fruity and it's floral and it's woodsy. So guess what? This will be a fragrance that your man might like on you. Woodsy fragrances, lady. Men like woodsy fragrances on their women. So this is woodsy. Might want to consider trying this, ladies. All right? Burberry for her. Now, when we rated this fragrance here, we rated it for women 40 and above. So 40 plus women like Burberry for women. The ladies in my group, my daughters, my daughter-in-laws, my siblings, my friends, stated that they will give this an 8 out of 10. The Burberry for women, an 8 out of 10. Some of the notes in Burberry for women, sisters, are jasmine, dark berries, musk, and amber. And that's the woodsy, the musk and the amber. Yes, you want a nice fragrance that will attract a very nice guy. If you're single and you're ready to mingle, would probably be the Burberry for women. All right? All right. The next fragrance I want to talk to you ladies about is one of my favorites. It's one of my favorites. This fragrance, the commercials start popping during the summertime, during the fall, and during winter, and especially around Christmas time. This fragrance really, really pop, ladies. And I'm sorry, guys. That commercial, every time that commercial come on TV and she starts stepping, and them divas be behind her, and she's stepping that water, I'm like, oh, yes. And you know what I'm talking about. Look how I use my Jadore. I'll pull it closer. I use my Jadore. I bought the new one too, but that's another video for us guys. But look at this. I use my Jadore. I love that commercial. I can't think of her name. You guys know who I'm talking about. She be stepping. They be playing that music. Bump, 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 bump. And she be stepping. And then she stepped down in that water. And they say, Jadore. My husband like, you are so silly. You over there smiling like you in that commercial. That's just how much I like Jadore. That's just how much I'm excited to see that commercial, to see her do that commercial, you know. But yes, guys, one of my favorites is Jadore. I put my hands on my hip like this. I said, y'all better rate my fragrance nice. I am not playing the radio. And they just thought I was so silly, guys. But I was serious about that rating for Jadore. Yes. So let's sit down and we can examine Jadore. Now, Gigi's Jadore, okay? They're going to rename this fragrance Gigi's Jadore. Gigi's Jadore is similar to Golden Delicious Apple, or is it Golden Delicious? What is it, guys? Golden Delicious. It's very similar to Golden Delicious by Donna Karan of New York. Jadore, you heard it right, is similar to me and my group of women to Golden Delicious by Donna Karan of New York. Yep. Jadore, to me, to us, is identified as seductive and floral. That's a dangerous combination. You hear me? To be seductive and floral. So you got it popping and you got it going on, and then you got your scent to follow all of that. That's a dangerous combination, ladies. That's a dangerous combination. Some of the notes in Jadore are pears and melons and magnolia. You know I like magnolia, right? Magnolia, peaches, mandarin orange, and there go that bergamot again. There go the bergamot again. Yep, I told you, That bergamot is up in there, ladies. It's up in there. Go find you some fragrances with some bergamot. And then they last. They last. If you can get at least 5 to 6 hours out of your fragrance, you're doing good. If you don't have to ante up until 5 or 6 hours later, you are doing wonderful. You really are. You're smelling good. You're smelling like a boss. All right? You're smelling like a boss. All right, guys. I guess you guys can tell I feel better, right? Oh, don't let me forget. Don't let me forget. Age preference, 35 and up. But I told my divas, 25-year-old women will like Jadore too. But they want to stay within the range of 35 and up. And because they love me so much, they rated it a 10. Boom. That's love. All right, ladies. We're about to get there. The next one is Quarte Boucheron. Boucheron. Quarte Boucheron. Quarte Boucheron. I was spraying this today, guys, because, you know, I went out for a few minutes. I put my little blouse on and I went out for a few minutes. But Quarte Boucheron. Boucheron has some nice fragrances too, guys. They really do. Quarte Boucheron is similar to Bon Bon Spring and Summer Collection. You guys remember Bon Bon Spring and Summer Collection? Nice, clean, fresh fragrances, guys. It also reminds me of an old fragrance called, what was that fragrance called? Pomelos? You guys remember that? I think I'm pronouncing it right. It's been a long time since I remember that fragrance, but I will say that it does smell like Bon Bon Spring and Summer Collection. And I think it was Pomelos. Whatever it was, it used to remind me of that, and that's just jumping out of my head. Now, Quarte Boucheron is identified as fruity and floral. So you got that combination of citruses and fruits and white florals and sweet musk, and it's powdery. So when it dries down, you get that real sensual powdery smell, guys. It is fabulous. It is beautiful. It just smells so good, ladies. It really does. It's fresh, and guess what? Here I go. It's woodsy. When I tell you about that woodsy fragrance and your men, it's woodsy. Yes. So you might want to consider this Quarte Boucheron fragrance. You might want to consider this, ladies. Yes. And then the final note that I like in it is rose. I like the smell of roses. I do. I have roses all over my yards. I just like the smell of roses during the springtime and the summertime. And roses in Quarte Boucheron, ladies. All right? This was rated a 9 out of 10 by my girls. Yes. And they left it open in reference to age range. They stated that they felt like anybody can wear this. So it was an open fragrance when it came to age range. You know, they left it open. Yep. All right. We're about to get through it, I promise. The next fragrance is Twilly de Hermes. Twilly de Hermes. Hi, my name is Twilly de Hermes. Yes, and I'm here and I'm back and I'm trending right now. So go ahead and get you a nice little bottle of me. All right, guys. So Twilly de Hermes is a nice fragrance and it does smell good. It is similar to Chloe Nomad. And one of my favorite fragrances, who knows one of my favorite fragrances that I always bring out every time we do a fragrance video? Narciso Rodriguez fragrance. I love Narciso Rodriguez fragrance, and Twilly de Hermes remind me of Narciso Rodriguez fragrances, and it reminds me of Chloe Nomad. Sure does. Why? Because it identifies as warm and sensual. Some of the notes are ginger, tuberose, and sandalwood. What I tell you about that woodsy, there's your woodsy, the sandalwood. So you might want to run out and get you a bottle of Twilly de Hermes. All right. Who can wear Twilly DIVAS? My girl said women that are 35 and up. They preferably preferred 40, but they pushed it down a little bit by 5 years and gave it 35 and up. They rated this a 8 to 9 out of 10. Yep, they liked it. They really did. And it does. I'm going to be smelling like something tonight. Yep, it's nice. Her mask makes some nice fragrances anyway. It's really, really nice, guys. It really is. You might want to try it. The next time you're in Macy's and you're in Saks Fifth Avenue and you're in all these stores, you're in, help me out, Sephora, you're in all these stores, you're in, what's the other, Ultra Beauty, go in there and just kind of like hit a little bit. Just take the top off and just hit a little bit. And then shake your arm. Give your arm a good wave, okay? To let it dry down, which means it kind of settles in the skin. And then give it a whiff. Give it a whiff. And me, I don't walk around with coffee bags, you know, that's supposed to kind of like transfer the scents out your nose so you can smell the next one. No, I just kind of fan my hand like I'm doing now to let it dry down. And then I go back and give it a whiff. Yeah. And that's really pretty. That's a very nice scent, guys. It really is. 2 more and I'm done. All right. Now, this scent has not necessarily been gone off the market or anything. It's still out there and it's still trending. Watch what I say. Give it another month or so and it's slowly, gradually coming back up. It is slowly, gradually coming back up. I like it. Like I told you guys, I buy what I like and I use what I like. And I like it. This is Very Hollywood by Michael Kors. Such a pretty bottle. You see it? This is such a pretty bottle. This is Very Hollywood by Michael Kors. You know what, guys? Oh my goodness, y'all gonna beat me up. Shop HQ today, they had these real pretty Michael Kors sunglasses on sale. They went from $149 to $67. So if you're gonna watch this video tonight, and if you like Michael Kors sunglasses, and it has all the MKs all the way around the frame and on the arm of them. If you like Michael Kors and you like Michael Kors sunglasses, go to Shop HQ. And I think they may still have some available, but they had the Michael Kors sunglasses on sale for like $67. They do things like that every now and then. When they're bringing in new inventory in, they'll kick out some of the old inventory by reducing the price. So get your nice pair of sunglasses, guys, from Shop HQ. All right. But anyway, let's get back to this so we can end this video. But like I said, Very Hollywood reminds me of Azure Crystal. Does anybody remember Azure Crystal? Does anybody remember Azure Crystal? Well, Very Hollywood smells just like Azure Crystal. It's very similar in scent, I'll put it that way. It also reminds me of this private collection of Jasmine White Moss. Do anybody remember Jasmine White Moss? It was under a private collection. It really cost some money for that fragrance. Well, it kind of reminds me of that. But for the most of us, it reminds me of Azure Crystal. It sure does. It is identified as a floral fragrance, bottom line. Your notes are amber, bergamot, okay, mandarin, narcissus, and something called orris, which is an Irish root. It's called orris. It's an Irish root. The people that wear this fragrance, based on my girls, are women 25 and older. They like this fragrance. They rated this fragrance an 8 out of 10, which is a very good rating for Michael Kors Very Hollywood. I think this, to me personally, I think this is a very nice scent. I know for a fact from wearing it, you can get at least 4 to 5 hours out of your scent. You spray it on your pressure points in those designated areas, whatever you want to call them. You do it right, and you can get a very long-lasting scent out of this. If you can find the lotions, you can get your body washes. So if you layer the fragrances, the scents last longer also, because I like to do a lot of layering. I'll bathe in the body wash. And I will lotion in the lotion, and I'll back it up with the fragrance. And that is very, very alluring. It's very, very attractive when you do it that way, sisters. All right? All right? Now, the next one, and after that, we'll do the sample and we'll end this. The next one, now you guys know I always got to come out of my head with something. Remember I did the philosophy videos on the Amazing Grace fragrances? Because so many of these fragrances have the bergamot in them and they're woodsy, I went back there and I pulled out Amazing Grace Bergamot. Amazing Grace Bergamot, guys. I gotta hurry up, and this video is getting long. Amazing Grace Bergamot. Yes, guys. This is bergamot, straight up and down bergamot fragrance. If you have not tried the Amazing Grace line, just like me and Eva, we love the bergamot and we love the Amazing Grace line, all right? Now, Amazing Grace, here you go. I want you to check this out. Amazing Grace remind you of Jo Malone, London Oud and Bergamot. You heard me correctly. Jo Malone, London Oud and Bergamot fragrance. It is a cologne that they have. This Amazing Grace Bergamot is identified as luscious. Luscious. Like a big old juicy peach in the summertime that you bite into and the juice just run down your face like a very sweet plum. Luscious. So Amazing Grace Bergamot fragrance is considered luscious, lady. You heard me right, luscious. It's also considered airy and light. The notes, of course, is bergamot, black musk, neroli, grapefruit, rose, and jasmine. Those are the notes in Amazing Grace Bergamot. Who can wear this fragrance? Now the girls identified it as 40 plus, but I'm gonna disagree. I'm gonna say anybody can wear this fragrance. You know why? Because it will attract the younger people as well as people in their 40s and 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. It is a very sensual fragrance, and I think my younger sisters will like this fragrance as well. The next time you're in Sephora or somewhere like that, Ultra Beauty, try to find a bottle of Amazing Grace and sample this. I get most of my bottles from Shop HQ, I think, and Amazon. I sure do. Yep, all right. And it rated a 9 out of 10. They like the scent. Now, like I said, my daughter-in-laws are in their mid to late 30s. My daughter will be 40 this year. My friends and my, just my family, they like this fragrance. And I give this to people as gifts a lot of times, Yeah. All right, so the last fragrance is a sample. And we're out of here. We're out of here, guys. I'm so sorry this has been so long-winded. But I try to show you enough fragrances to get you kind of going on something, But the sample, and this is one of the samples I'm going to give away. It is Versace, and it's the Diamond Turquoise. And let me show you the size, okay? That's why I said a lot of the samples are not small samples. This is a nice size sample. Can you see it? This is going to be in the giveaway, all right? And the information about the giveaway will be in the description box probably tomorrow morning once I upload this video and record all the information, all right? All right? So in this Versace Diamond Turquoise, it is very similar to Sun Song by Louis Vuitton. You heard me? Yep. Sun Song. Get it right, girl. It's a tongue twister. Sun Song by Louis Vuitton. This is what that fragrance or this fragrance smells like. It is very citrusy now. I want to tell you that, but it's clean and it's fresh. And the notes in this are orange blossom, musk, and citron. Those are the notes that are in this fragrance. When my girls rated this fragrance, they stated they felt like women 35, mid-30s, early 40s on up can wear this fragrance. But understand that this fragrance is going to be in that giveaway box. So I hope whoever wins this will enjoy this. It was rated an 8.5 out of 10 by my girls. And these are young women. These are women around my age group. These are family members in between my age group. Okay? So, this is going to be in the gift box. And like I said, I'm going to give away probably between 7 to 10 fragrances, you know, similar to this. I'm going to do a full giveaway for Mother's Day and a full fragrance giveaway for Christmas 2023. All right, guys? So that's going to end this video. I really, really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a very good time doing this video with you and for you. I hope that you go ahead and hit that like button, because I really need you to hit the like button. It doesn't take but a second, guys. You watch the video, just click the like button for me. And if you have time, you can leave me a comment, because it does help me to grow my channel. And I am out here trying to grow my channel. I'm still a baby in this, but I'm hanging in here. I am really hanging in here. So just hit the notification button and hit the like button, guys, and subscribe to my channel if you have not. If this is your first time seeing me, my name is Gigi. Angela Bussey Fortson is my full entire name. Born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia. That's a lot I can tell you about myself, and I'll do that in another video. I will really get around to talking about me and my family and whatever else. But yeah, guys, follow me. Follow me on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Facebook. It's Angela Bussey Fortson on Facebook. Follow me. You're more than welcome to. But thank you so much for hanging in here with me for this super long video. It's time to go to bed. I was going to stay up and record another video, but it's kind of time for me to go to bed, guys. It really is. So I will see you in the next one. I love you, and we will talk soon. Thank you, family. I love you guys so much. Thank you, and good night. Bye, guys.